Hi Kenzie, Doc Mo here. I'm making a quick video to give you specific feedback on your wireframe. All right, first of all, I think you've done a good job with colors and with, I think it's a nice, pleasing, soft palette that you've chosen. Your headline, subhead font choices, they certainly don't conflict at all. They're keeping the focus on the content that's here as opposed to making this kind of about design, which I think is good for a journalism student. You don't want the fonts to overwhelm and kind of take over, so that's great. I think this is good with the overlapping. The public good is great here as well. And I would hope to see this continued throughout more of the website, this idea of public good. To have a small information here, great. And then you can go into the about page or into the portfolio. That's fine, that's all good. And to have this section, this row, to be different, distinctly different than this one. So the elements you put on here, I like that you've made it again look very different. One of the things I would suggest is that you don't just use this white background, and that you make this row different than this one with the white background. So for instance, I would recommend, see if I can do it, will it do it? At some point, oh, I had tried to put a rectangle here. Let me try it again. Okay, so I'm going to put a rectangle here. Going to change that to, let's go with this, and we'll send it to the back. And, or we could have done it to, I suppose I probably should have done it to this color actually, now that I look at it. So let's break that and let's actually choose, is it this one? Maybe. Okay. Anyways, so I would recommend that. And even here we could get a little bit more color in. What if we put these in more of that lighter pink to bring a bit more color here, so that a little bit more design is going on in these. So that's a suggestion. You don't have to. I'm going to undo it so that I'm not messing up your site. Now with word choices, I think you could do some wordsmithing here. You're a journalism student, so I think you could get some stronger sentence structure and stronger words here. So I did pop it into ChatGPT, and it gave this suggestion, which I just put over the top, that you're welcome to look at, welcome to use it, to disregard it, or to have it inspire you to rewrite yourself. But I think you could have some stronger copy here. All right, let's talk about your menu. A menu is good. This is what we would expect. It has that navigability that we want, and it will be easy to go to these different elements, understanding that. So great. Let's go to your About page, and the basic structure of the About page works well. We have these are proportionate in size, so that's perfect. I'd love to see you get a better headline than About Me. And again, to do some revision here, I would recommend, I also put this in ChatGPT, and it's what ChatGPT suggested is too long-winded, I think, but it might give you an idea of a couple things. But getting a headline in there or two, and just look at it for kind of inspiration. So those were some of the things that I would recommend. And when we go into the play mode, let's see how your interactions work. Great. So we get to the About page. Good. And if I click on home, all right, so those are linked correctly. It would be good if you would copy and paste it onto the top of here, not now necessarily, but if you had pasted them here, that way we would have the navigation at the top of these pages when we do the plus bar. Let's see, oh, but one last thing. Let me go back, and I know you did your buttons. And again, I like the buttons on your home page. I'm not sure actually if I said that, but I like that you have 2 call to actions here. So great job. And I know this one you don't have that page yet, so you can't really do it, but you're doing well. I look forward to seeing how you translate this all into the WordPress site.